Have you ever stopped to think about what truly matters in your life? Imagine if you lived each day as if it were your last. This profound idea comes from Marcus Aurelius, who once said, "You could leave life right now." This thought-provoking perspective invites us to examine our actions, words, and thoughts with urgency and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, is perhaps the most intriguing figure in history. Unlike the notion that absolute power corrupts absolutely, Marcus defied this expectation. He wasn't born into royalty, but was chosen and groomed for power from a young age. Remarkably, one of his first acts as emperor was to share his power with his brother. His wisdom, encapsulated in his work Meditations, has resonated with millions for over 2 millennia. His teachings have transformed the lives of countless beings around the world. Today, I want to share with you some of my favorite lessons from this extraordinary philosopher king. Whether you're seeking guidance for personal growth, leadership, or resilience, this video is for you. To manage or eliminate anxiety, it's crucial to start with recognizing that much of our anxiety comes from within, not from the world around us. This was a significant realization for many during times of solitude and isolation. Without the usual hustle of daily life, like rushing to catch flights or being stuck in traffic, you'd expect anxiety levels to drop. But for many, that wasn't the case. This shows us that our anxiety often isn't directly caused by what's happening around us. Instead, it's how we respond internally to these events. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, wrote about this during a time of plague. He talked about discarding anxiety because he recognized it lived within him, not in the external world. So, the key to managing anxiety is self-awareness. By understanding that anxiety can be an internal reaction, we can start to control and adjust our responses to external situations. This doesn't mean ignoring real stresses or challenges, but rather changing our internal dialogues and reactions to these stresses. It's about realizing that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control our reactions, which can significantly reduce our anxiety. The true purpose of self-discipline is really about focusing on and improving yourself. It's about taking responsibility for your own actions and growth, rather than trying to control or judge what others are doing. Marcus Aurelius summed it up well when he said, "Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself." This means that while you should be understanding and forgiving towards others, you should be much more rigorous and disciplined about your own behaviors and self-improvement. Self-discipline isn't about looking down on others or thinking you're better. It's about knowing that the only person you truly have the power to change is yourself. You signed up for this personal journey of discipline and self-improvement, and it's your responsibility to stick with it. By focusing on mastering your own actions, thoughts, and responses, you're aiming to become a better version of yourself. This approach is what helps you implement lasting changes and maintain them over time, making you a master of yourself, not of others. To overcome obstacles and move forward when you feel stuck, it's essential to embrace resilience and adaptability. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can control how we respond to them. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that obstacles can actually be turned into opportunities for growth and improvement. Even when one path is blocked, there are always other paths available. Practicing patience, forgiveness, and adaptability allows us to change our responses and find new directions. For instance, if someone prevents you from achieving something, they can't stop you from being patient, trying a different approach, or learning from the experience. The Stoics remind us that no one can prevent us from adapting and turning obstacles into new opportunities. So remember, it's impossible to be truly stuck because we always have the power to choose and change our path. To ensure that our actions and efforts are truly meaningful and necessary, a helpful approach is to consistently ask ourselves, is this essential? This question encourages us to focus on what really matters and cut out the tasks and activities that aren't genuinely important. Marcus Aurelius advocated for this practice, highlighting that much of what we do is driven by external expectations or habits rather than true necessity. By questioning the essential nature of everything we do, say, and think, we can reduce unnecessary stress and improve our decision-making. For example, consider how often we're busy with tasks simply because others have asked us to do them, or because it's how things have always been done. If we knew we had limited time left, would we continue these activities? Most likely, we would choose differently. When you ask yourself, is this essential? You not only eliminate non-essential tasks, but also gain the benefit of doing fewer things better. This means you can focus more deeply on the tasks that truly matter, enhancing their quality and your overall productivity. By integrating this practice into your daily routine, you ensure that your actions are aligned with your true priorities, leading to a more purposeful and efficient use of your time and energy. To move from knowing what to do to actually doing it, the key is to take action step by step. We often know exactly what needs to be done, but the challenge lies in actually doing it. As Marcus Aurelius pointed out, you could choose to be good today, but instead, we often put things off until tomorrow. We might say we'll start the diet, write the novel, or clean the house tomorrow. But procrastination keeps us from taking those crucial first steps. If success were just about having information, no one would struggle with their goals. Everyone would be fit, projects would be completed, and we'd all achieve what we set out to do. The problem isn't knowing what to do, it's taking the steps to do it. This is why the Stoics emphasize the discipline of action. It's not about what you say or think, it's about what you do. What action will you take today? What step can you take right now? Progress is made step by step. Just start with the first step, no matter how small. This focus on immediate action rather than procrastination helps overcome inertia and moves you towards your goals. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, no one can stop you from taking that first step. By committing to this process of gradual progression, you can achieve significant change over time. Remember, the journey to a better you begins with a single step. By applying these Stoic principles, discarding anxiety, practicing self-discipline, recognizing new paths, focusing on what is essential, and taking action step by step, you are not just learning about philosophy, you are living it. Every obstacle is an opportunity, every distraction a chance to refocus. You have the power to change your life, one mindful action at a time. You're not alone in this journey. You're part of a community of like-minded individuals committed to living a Stoic life. Together, we can support and inspire each other to embrace these timeless teachings and apply them in our daily lives. If you're eager to dive deeper into Stoic philosophy and uncover more ways to transform your life, there's a comprehensive Stoic guide available. It offers in-depth insights and practical steps to help you on your path. So start today, embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Stay strong, stay focused, and remember, the obstacle is the way.